Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and yeah, not really feeling up today in light of recent events, and I thank you all to go and watch the short I put up earlier. Was hoping to do another one, but yeah. But we do have a new toy here for us to focus on, something I hope you can all enjoy. And this is from Age of the Primes. This is Deluxe Class Alchemist Prime. Now, of course, this figure was available in Canada a few months ago, along with Vortex. I actually, as you all probably all know, I got Vortex, and I was waiting on Alchemist Prime, who was showing up here and there. I do believe that stock is cleared out. That was only like a couple cases, but Alchemist is actually a very nice figure. It's actually really kind of fun. It transforms into this nice dark olive drab SUV Humvee of sorts. And it does come with its prime weapon, which are these two little daggers. I've also seen that you can hold them as blasters. You can peg them into the arm. But the big gimmick is that they combine to form these giant pair of spectacles, which is kind of cool, and I think fits the character well. And wait a minute, can you actually? Oh yeah, and if you so desire, you can peg it in. Oh, drat! You can't. It's when you peg them, when you have them pegged together. Let me show you. The one peg will just not enough, just not reach. So there is that. Other than that, it's a nice vehicle. Rolls very well. I do have a few issues with the transformation, and it's not the transformation, but the instructions and how it's explained. And I'm going to get into that as we go along. But to really start the transformation, we're going to go from vehicle mode here. You want to go ahead and split open the rear section here, this back panel, and you're going to open it up. Now, this is the first step. The instructions show these panels being able to open all the way. They cannot. That's as far as they can go. So don't try to force it. Don't try to stress it. Second, what you want to do is bend here at what will be the robot mode knees to bring the legs down slightly, so you have a little bit of clearance with that black section. Because what you're going to do now is unpeg what will be the arms, and as you bring them forward, fold down on that panel and snap them into the front. Just like that. And then, of course, you can come back and straighten the legs up, what have you. I almost forgot one of the, probably should have been the first thing, but actually it was a little bit easier to do doing it this way. Fold up this panel here, and there you'll see the couple notches. There's little tabs there. It doesn't tab in, it kind of sits there, but that brings the windshield along the back. Rotate the figure around here at the waist. Separate the legs. It's actually easier to separate the legs, then bring the feet down, than vice versa, believe it or not. One of those few rare instances. Close up these panels. This will form the legs. Here we go. There we go. Let me adjust the camera ever so slightly as we go. Now what you can do is bring the arms down, and this is actually my main issue with the instructions. The instructions show the fists being able to fold up all the way. They can't. There is a great deal of resistance, and when I really tried to get it up in there, I think I actually ended up stressing the peg and the socket there. So just push the fists in as far as it'll go, and that's it. You really don't notice it from the back, so what does it matter? So bring the arms down, flip the hands out, open up this chest plate. Again, the instructions show it being able to fold flat. It doesn't, but there is a tab there that you can catch your finger on and flip up the head. Make sure you flip it up all the way, and here we have Alchemist Prime in its robot mode. Yes, it's a little bit on the small side. That's how it is. It can actually hold its weapon in combined mode, or I guess you say it's prime artifact. But what ends up happening is you have to have the arms, because there's no wrist articulation. You have to have the arms straight out like this, you know, and you lose a lot of that articulation. Personally, I prefer having them, you know, separated like this, and you can then really have some fun. Oh, I just sorry, knocking things around. You can have a little fun like this, just, you know, with the weapon separate, which is kind of cool. You know, peg it into the wrist, the forearm there. You do get the blaster effect. Blaster, I think it's supposed to be a blaster. I'm not really sure, but you can do it. I mean, you can peg it like that, but the blade doesn't clear the fist, doesn't even clear the forearm. So you do have a lot of fun options. There is ankle pivots here and all that, so you get all the articulation you kind of want. You know, so I forget, this is actually the second time we're taking a look at a Alchemist figure, because this Alchemist was known as McAdam, and McAdam, we had to build a figure in the Cyberverse line. So I think that's really kind of cool. But I think that's about it for the review. You know, keeping it kind of on the short side. I know there were a couple longer ones here and there, but I like this figure. I got it off of Amazon.com. I'm pretty sure it's in stock there now. Vortex has some weird stuff with the shipping going on. Mine's not supposed to come to like the end of July, August, maybe even September. Like a whole little thing there, but you know, because I am getting a second one just to have, just in case, because of the fact that Vortex is coming now. I don't know if it'll be available when the rest of the combatant cons come, so I might have to help somebody out. But other than that, I do believe it is also showing up in retail. I want to say people found them in Target and Walmart. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. It just might be the Studio Series figures. But if you see it, pick it up. It has a really nice look. I can actually see if they ever want to retool it into a small-scale G.I. Joe vehicle. I mean, the colors are there. And, you know, you do have those different layers of green and stuff. So, again, it's kind of cool. The transformation is quite enjoyable. You do it a couple times. Like I said, the hardest part is just realizing where the instructions are wrong on a few things and just getting that clearance for the arms, the legs to swing over the back of the arms, but nothing too major. But yeah, so if you like this review, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. While I always appreciate the views, the likes, comments, and subscriptions help to communicate to YouTube through the algorithm that my channel should be exalted and held upon a high. I also have a Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. But you guys know the spiel. It's $1 a month, $12 a year. If you can swing it, great. If you can't, hey, that's fine too. You guys have been with me for so long, and your support has always meant the world to me. But really, that's about it. I hope everyone has a great day. And remember, as I said this morning, and I'll say it again, Hulkamania will live forever. As an Italian-American, I'm proud to call Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan, one of my own. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.